All right, let's talk about how to validate your book so that you know you're going to finish it and so you know that there will be readers when you do finish it. One of the big things that I want you to really take away here is that we want to set you up for success when you write a book. We don't want to just write a book, get halfway through it, and give up. We don't want to write a book and then have no one to read it. We want to make sure that the book we're going to write about is going to be worth our time. Now, I talk to people every day, and people are always asking me, who's going to read my book? Is this the right topic for me to write about? Should I be writing about this topic or should I be writing about that topic? And so last week, we really talked about how to find your big idea. So if you want to learn more about how to find your big idea or to navigate between different ideas, then go ahead and check out last week's solo episode. Today, I really want to focus on how do we validate that so that you are incredibly confident about it, so that you know that there are going to be people ready to buy it when it is done, and so much more. So what often happens is that people that want to write a book, they say, I want to write a book. They listen to last week's episode, they get an idea, whatever it may be, and they write it on their goal sheet, they tell a family member, they even just state this in their head. And what happens is they spend hours and hours and hours trying to decide, is this book going to be any good? Is this idea the right idea? Is this book going to help me get the results that I'm looking for? And what ends up happening is by thinking about this over and over again, they start to ruminate and they start to think, well, okay, hang on, maybe I should wait a little bit longer. And what happens is that a year goes by and they still have this idea. Another year goes by and it just really starts to eat at somebody. And so what we're going to talk about is let's end this cycle. Let's end this cycle once and for all. And so we're going to talk about 5 tips to help you validate your book idea so that you're more likely to finish your book, so that you're more likely to finish your book now, so that you're more likely to have a book that people actually want to read, and so that you can take wherever you're at in your journey right now and turn it into a story that will last a long, long time. So the first tip that will really help you validate your book idea is around purpose. And so the question I'm going to ask you to think about is this: what idea will help you achieve your intention? So if you're deciding between 2 ideas and you're trying to figure out which one should you use for your book, then the answer is which idea will help you achieve your intention. So if your intention of your book is to write a book so that you can sign high-ticket clients, then the idea that is most related to what your offer is might be the best move for you, okay? If the other idea is unrelated to what you are going to sign high tickets for, and that is your goal, then that idea may be amazing, but it may not be the idea that you need to start with for this particular book. Okay, so it's really important to understand that when it comes to validating your idea, we talk about our purpose. What idea will help you achieve your intention? Your intention is what you desire, the outcome that you want for this book. Maybe that's an internal intention, an external intention, or just how do you define the book as a success? So which idea will help you achieve that intention? The next tip that I want to give you here is around your book audience. All right, we're going to go with your book niche. So ask yourself, who is this book for? What book idea will help them get the best result? It's really important that you focus on your people, not your ego. All right, this book is designed to help you achieve something. All right, whether that's to create a legacy, to share a message, to get high-ticket clients, to get booked on podcast tours, to get speaking engagements, to build your network for lead generation, whatever it is, every single person who's ever written a book has a reason for doing so. And people's reasons change depending on the season they're in, the business they're trying to go, the scale at which they're trying to do things, the time of their life. And so I want you to focus on the people, not your own ego. You're writing this book because you have a desire to write a book and you think it would be really great. But you're not writing this book for you. You're writing this book for somebody else. And that somebody else is going to help you achieve your intention, help you achieve your desire, help them get the result that they actually want. So I'll give you a story. I had someone come to me and they said that they wanted to write a book, and I was like, let's go. That's awesome. And they asked me if it should be about weight loss, because they've done that longer and that's something that they know they've had a lot of success with? Or should it be about their life coaching and really helping people get unstuck and helping people get to the next level? And so I asked her, I said, look, you can write a book on either of these topics. There's no shortage of content, there's no shortage of idea, and you're good at both. But I said, who is the audience that you aim to serve and what is the result you're trying to give them? And both of those answers led her to saying, oh, I want to focus on the life coaching clients, the people that need X, Y, Z, right? Around they're building their life, they're getting unstuck. And I said, okay, great. That's how you can use your niche to help you determine which idea is the best for this book. Again, you can have multiple ideas. You probably have multiple books in you. But what we want to do is we want to pick the best idea for this particular book. The third tip that we're going to talk about here is passion. All right. Which idea are you most excited about? When you pause for the weekend and you stop work, which idea is the one you dream about? Which idea is in your gut? Which idea is the one that you really believe is going to change these lives? When you are really passionate about your book idea, I believe that it helps you cross the finish line. I believe that if you're passionate about something and you're already willing to talk about it, you're already talking about it, you're already selling it, you're already teaching on it, I believe that that often lends itself to a stronger desire to actually finish the book. Where if you're not really passionate about something, writing a book is hard enough. And so if you're not that passionate about it, it's going to make finishing that book exponentially harder. Now, I want to make a statement here by saying that I don't necessarily think passion or purpose, one is better than the other when it comes to building your business necessarily. That's not the point here. We can discuss that at a later time. But what's really important is when you are writing a book, having passion behind the book idea often allows you to complete it. It often allows you to finish it, and it increases your chances of producing something that you are excited to promote once it is done, because that is super, super important. So I believe that like when you write a book, it is really, really powerful when you are passionate about the topic, because I think it really helps in the writing process, and it really helps in the marketing process, and it really helps with the overall book success. So which idea gets you excited? The fourth main tip that I want to give you today when it comes to validating and really feeling confident in your idea so that you can move forward and actually get this thing done is speed. Which idea can you complete the quickest? So for example, if you are trying to decide between two ideas and one idea, you can write the book on it right now. You already have the knowledge, you have everything. That's going to get it done much, much faster. But if your second idea is how you want to train for an Ironman for a year, and then you're going to write your learnings based off that. Or maybe your idea is, well, you want to do a 2 or 3 year research study and then write a book on your finding. When it comes to writing this book, depending on when you actually want to finish this book, speed will play a big role. So if you're like, hey, I want to finish this book in 4 to 6 months because I want to start using it to grow my business, then the idea that you already can write about right now without doing additional research, without doing a ton of surveys, without doing a ton of experimentation, that idea takes the lead, because now you're going to have a book done in 4 to 6 months rather than spending another 18 to 24 months just collecting the information to get started. I'm a big believer that if you're using a book to grow your business, our objective should be to create the best quality book in the fastest amount of time. Because if you can do that, it gives you more time on the back end to actually use it to grow your business. So I would rather finish a book in 4 to 6 months than to finish a book in 2 to 3 years. And the reason for that is because all that extra time I can use to promote the book, to market the book. Look, it's called a best-selling book for a reason. It's not a best written book or a longest written book. All right, marketing plays a big role in how you leverage your book for the success in your business. The fifth tip that we're going to talk about here is commitment. All right, one of the first things that we have every author do who comes through the Big Idea to Bestseller program is we have them make a commitment to themselves. We have them sign a contract, not for us, not that's legally binding, but it's for them, okay? And so this is really, really important. What idea are you most likely to finish? I talk to people all the time and they're like, I have these ideas. And I ask them, well, which idea are you most likely to finish? Because oftentimes one idea is kind of pulling the strings. It's related to what you're trying to do. And one book, the other idea might be a really, really great idea, but it's going to take a back seat if anything else pops up. So for example here, if you are an online fitness coach and you want to have more clients, well, you may have two ideas. One of them is related to your career, your business, and the other one is more of a passion project. Well, the passion project might be an unbelievable book, but if something comes up in your business, that's going to keep taking the priority, and therefore the commitment to finishing your passion project book is much, much, much less likely to get completed. Whereas if you're writing the book based on your business and business things come up, that might add to the book. That might force you to finish the book even faster. And so it's really important to honor that commitment to yourself. So which idea are you most likely to finish? So let's kind of bring it all together here. There are 5 main tips here that are going to help you validate your book idea, help you feel confident in it, so that you are going to finish your book and create the best quality book. And that is this: your purpose. What idea will help you achieve your intention? Your niche. Who is this book for? What idea will help them get the best result? Passion. Which idea are you most excited about? Speed. What idea can you complete the quickest? And lastly, commitment. What idea are you most likely to finish? When you sum it all up and we think, okay, I'm purpose driven. Okay, this is going to help me achieve my result. This is the audience who it's for. This is the thing I'm already talking about, I'm excited about. I can do this idea the fastest and I'm committed to this. Do you see by just going through each one of these steps how automatic it makes it, how realistic it makes it, how doable it makes it, how simple it makes picking this idea? So these 5 tips are going to really help you on your journey to feeling confident about your book idea. Because when you start writing a book, I want you to feel good about it. I want you to feel excited about it. I don't want you to feel, oh my gosh, I have to write this book. I'm worried that it's not going to happen. No, I want you to be like, yes, let's go. Nothing's getting in my way because I'm confident about this idea. I feel good about this idea. That's the name of the game. And so if you want to learn more about the book writing process and how to go from A to Z, how to go from big idea to bestseller, then go ahead and visit jakekelfer.com/book training, and you'll instantly get access to our training, How to Write and Launch a Best-Selling Book in 1 hour. So I hope you really enjoyed this episode. I hope you really understand how we break it down, because everything in this process is for a reason. And so when you have this idea, it's going to make you feel better. It's going to make you feel more excited about your book. And ultimately, it's going to get you one step closer to making that book dream your reality. So thank you for your time, your energy, and your attention for being here today. I appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next one.